Hey guys, it's Tatiana Escalante, senior producer here at the Notice blog. Always question, always explore. I'm here to talk to you about a topic that's really dear to my heart. If you've seen the hit Netflix series Narcos, then you've seen the violence that's plagued Colombia for the past few decades. While Narcos does a really great job of showing you that violence, it doesn't accurately recount the complexities of Colombia's history. Instead, we're forced to see the story unfold through the eyes of a whitewashed, blonde American hero. But that's really another topic. So let's talk about where Colombia is now. On November 12, 2016, Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos and FARC leader Timoleon Jimenez, also known as Timochenko, met after nearly 5 years of negotiations during a ceasefire set to end on December 31st. This ends one of the world's longest running conflicts in history, and at first it failed. In a national vote held in August, 50.2% of Colombians rejected the bill, many believing certain points of the deal to be too soft on FARC leaders.
La guerrilla pusieron cilindros de 40 bombas en todo el pueblo de Miraflores y Guaviare. Entonces fue totalmente destruido el pueblo y acabaron con mi familia. Que ellos sola, todos murieron. No se les pudo dar sepultura porque no se identificaban, solo se encontraban pedazos.
Un primo hermano fue secuestrado por las guerrillas y fue asesinado. Digamos que la violencia, por supuesto, que ha tocado la vida de cualquier familia colombiana, pues a la puerta de cualquier familia colombiana, o sea, y digamos, la mía no fue la excepción.
You know, I'm not sure why the crisis in Colombia hasn't gotten the attention that it deserves. It's probably the worst humanitarian crisis in the hemisphere. The internally displaced persons and the people affected by the war, they're usually scattered amidst the urban slums and harder to locate. They're usually more in individual situations as opposed to fleeing in masses.
FARC fighters who demobilize will receive financial aid from the state while they reintegrate into civil society. FARC fighters would be guaranteed 10 seats in the Colombian Congress in 2018 and 2022 elections. Throughout their conflict with the Colombian government, FARC kidnapped over 6,000 people. In October, 50.2% of Colombians voted against the measure. These disappearances motivated many to vote against the deal. However, whether this peace deal is long-standing is yet to be seen.
The help of more than $500 million a year from the U.S. government, Colombian President Álvaro Uribe has expanded the Colombian army throughout the country. Colombia is the world's largest supplier of cocaine, and the country provides an estimated 90% of all of the cocaine consumed in the United States. Most of the U.S. aid is used to fight against Colombia's cocaine trade, but despite the billions being spent, in 2007, coca cultivation in Colombia actually increased. Though the Colombian government has beaten back guerrilla groups such as the FARC and made deals with paramilitary leaders to disband, the drug trade is as robust as ever, and more Colombians are displaced by violence every day.
Just a few days following the national referendum, several FARC guerrillas were killed in a gunfight with Colombian forces. They intentionally had a very noble cause. They quickly realized that they could make a lot of money by selling cocaine. And I think that the guerrillas and the FARC and the paramilitaries eventually threw out all their ideals out the window and decided that they were going to run the country by providing 90% of the world's cocaine. And as it shows you in the series Narcos, they were very, very successful for many years. Look, I just think it's important that you take both sides into account. There needs to be a way to help these individuals to reintegrate into society. The situation here is that Santos's administration has to find a deal that would motivate the guerrillas, made up of mostly rural, impoverished, and indigenous individuals, to leave the FARC. All of this while addressing the desire for justice among the Colombian public who underwent years of trauma and violence from the FARC.